Okay, we're here in Madrid a couple of days before the start of the third round of the 2008 Mountain Bike World Cup, and we're going to chat for a couple of minutes with Burry Stander from South Africa, who's one of the newer riders on the circuit, but is having some very strong results. Burry top 10 last week in Offenburg, which I guess was a bit of a breakthrough for you.
Yeah, definitely. It was my first, really big crack at the top end of the field, and yeah, running from down back in the start and getting up there was awesome.
Now, give us a little bit of your background, because I said you're a bit of a newcomer to the circuit. You've been doing it what, a couple of years now. But what's can you give a little bit of your background coming into the sport?
I've been racing bikes for 10 years now, mostly in South Africa. Turned pro as GT in 2006, and yeah, I've pretty much been on the circuit since then and trying to move up every year. And just taking it as it comes. I've progressed steadily, and this year I feel like I've got the power to run closer to the front of the field.
Now I understand that you had a little bit of injury problem earlier in the season, IT band problem, or?
Yeah, well, we were racing in the Epic. My partner there was actually Christoph Sauser, and yeah, we were leading off the 3 stages, and during the 4th stage, I got this really bad striking pain in my left knee, and the cause of it was a really tight ITB band in my left leg, and yeah, basically I had to take 3 weeks off before Hoofelies, which probably wasn't too good for Hoofelies, but at the moment it seems like it's paying off.
So it's not bothering you anymore when you're racing?
Not when I'm racing. I'm still getting a lot of physiotherapy done on it. I ice the knee daily as well, just to make sure that we get it, sorted out completely before I kind of leave it alone.
And I guess for South Africa, you've got the spot going to Beijing, it looks like.
Yeah, well, our team was actually selected last week, and I got the notification that I'll be going to Beijing, so it's really sweet.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. I mean, obviously Olympics is a huge event to be able to go to, and you're pretty young to be able to go, so it means you're going to have a few more Olympics than you could possibly.
Yeah, it's it works out really good for me. I can kind of go to this Olympics without any real pressure, and just kind of experience the event and that kind of thing, and then hopefully in a few years' time I can go there as a contender and use what I've learned at this Olympics and take it on to the next.
Okay. Now, what are your main strengths do you feel in terms of racing?
I'm pretty much a good all-rounder. I used to race downhill as a junior, and so my technical is pretty good, and then I pretty much like the shorter, steeper type of climbs. But then again, with the range of courses that we race, you got to be pretty good at pretty much everything and work at your weaknesses.
Now, how about this course, Madrid? I assume you had a chance to ride it. Did you race here last year?
I raced here 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Sorry, 2 years ago when the last time it was held.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. I think there's going to be a lot of tactics involved in this race, a lot of fast slipstreaming sections, and the climbs are going to get tough towards the end, and I think it's just going to start becoming a survival race towards the end with guys popping as the race gets to the end.
So what's your goal here? I mean, you're a U23 rider, so you've got, obviously, besides the overall podium and doing well, you've got the U23 podium to look at, which you made last weekend.
Yeah, well, I mean, we want to do as well as we can, even though we're under 23, so, you're kind of racing the whole field as well as racing yourself around the track, and yeah, I had a really good result last week, but it was my first really big one, and I don't expect to do that every week. So, I'm going to take it as it comes. I've got a much better starting position this week on the 2nd row compared to like the 6th row last week. So that'll definitely help, and then just try and ride smooth and not make any stupid mistakes.
Good. Well, good luck.
Okay,
thanks for talking to us.